In the United States, poverty has both social and political implications. In 2020, there were 37.2 million people in poverty. Some of the many causes include income inequality, inflation, unemployment, debt trap, and poor education. The vast majority of people living in poverty are less educated and end up in a state of unemployment. Higher incarceration rates have also been observed. Although the US is a relatively wealthy country by international standards, poverty has consistently been present throughout the United States, along with efforts to alleviate it from New Deal era legislation during the Great Depression to the National War on Poverty in the 1960s. The poverty alleviation effort during the 2008 Great Recession, proportion of Americans living below the poverty line in each country of the 50 states, the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico, according to the 2016 to 2020 American Community Survey. Number in poverty and poverty rate 1959 to 2017 in the US. The poverty threshold in the United States was at $12,880 for a single person household and $26,246 for a family of four. As of 2023, 2.75% of the US population earn less than $10 per day, which only 23 countries in the world having a lower percentage. 0.25% of the US population lived below the poverty line of $2.15 per day in the 2020. The US federal government uses two measures to measure poverty. The poverty threshold set by the US Census Bureau used for statistical purposes, and the poverty guideline issued by the Department of Health and Human Services, which are used for administrative purposes. Poverty threshold, which recognize poverty as a lack of those goods and services which are commonly taken for granted by members of mainstream society, consists of income level. On the other hand, poverty guidelines are simpler guidelines that are used to determine eligibility of federal programs such as Head Start and food stamp. Most poverty researchers agree that the official poverty rate provided by the United States government is flawed. Although whether the official poverty rate overstates or understates poverty is disputed, 2020's estimated by the US Census Bureau showed that the percentage of Americans living in poverty for 2019 before the COVID-19 have fallen to some of the lowest level ever recorded due to the record long period of the economic growth. However, between October and 2020, 8 million people were put into poverty due to the economic effect of the COVID-19 pandemic, ending of the fund from the CARES Act.